All right. So get comfortable. Lay on your back. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's brace our core, push our low back and hips into the floor. Feel the breathing get a little more restrictive. Sorry, like the rise and fall. So we'll try to breathe into it. We'll add in our bent knee lift. Breathing out. Already straighten the leg, lift the leg. Okay, plant our feet. Keep that feeling we've made in our core. We're going to go into a glute bridge hold, so we'll push our hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing our glutes in 3, 2, 1. Trying to make a straight line from knees to hips to shoulders. We can be slightly lower than that line if we need. We just don't need to go higher than that. Just control our breathing. Keep our core brace. Let's do it longer. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down into a lying knee hug. So keeping the low back flush still. Pull the knees towards the chest, but I'm not trying to curl up into a ball or lift my hips off the ground. Then we rock side to side. Let the head swivel with the body. We don't want any twisting. Okay, plant our feet again. Straighten one leg out, flex the foot, so I'm pulling the toes towards my face. Bring that leg up as high as you can while keeping it straight. Grab behind the thigh, breathing in and out. Switch legs, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Here, grab behind, breathing in and out. Good. Onto our side. Lay it like a pencil, so our shoulder and hip are touching the ground. We bring our knee up, trap it against the floor with our bottom arm. Top arm comes out in front. Deep breath in and breathing out, opening up. Try to let your head rest when you open up. And when you breathe in, it can come off the ground again. Good, let's change sides. Okay, laying like a pencil, knee comes up, trap it down, arm in front, deep breath in, and out, opening up. Okay, then from here we can set up for our side plank. So as always, elbow under shoulder. We can go from our knees stacked. Got an arm in the air, stick a leg out, or stack the feet like so. So lots of options. And we'll start with a breath out. In 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. Eyes are forward. Just a bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Switch to the other side. Okay, and we'll go up with a breath out in 3, 2, 1. Keep looking forward. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Onto our front. Want to set up like a table. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. That's about right. And when we breathe out, we stick opposite arm and leg out. Want to point our toes at the floor, point our fingertips to the wall. Keep our eyes on the space between our hands, and we do a little pause when we breathe out. Breathe in, return. And we'll start that in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, pause, and in. Do this at your own pace. We just want to try and keep our belly button over the point in space that starts before you stick your arm and leg out. You might travel slightly to the side. Try to resist that a little bit when you pause. And switching sides, we'll keep going. Three, 2, 1. Good, and then half kneeling, open book. That half kneeling position, you know. Oops. Knee over ankle, knee under hip, and then we want to tuck the tailbones. We feel that stretch right here. Hands come together, and then when we breathe out, we open up, looking back at the moving hand, breathing closed. Breathe out, look at the moving hand. Try to pause in that open position, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Switch legs. Good. You tuck the tailbone. Feel the stretch in the hip, the pocket. Hands together in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. And in. And 3, 2, 1. And standing. And we'll do our 1 minute cross crawl. Good. So remember, hand to knee, elbow to knee, and hand to foot are your options. You can do just hand to knee if you want. And it gets progressively harder as you go through. And we'll start our minute in 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep your breathing steady here. We're not breathing out with every tap. Try and breathe deeply. Just a bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Good. Get a sip of water if you need it. And we're on to our core exercises. Leave it's a half kneeling chop. So grab a weight or an object with a little bit of weight to it. Come back to our half kneeling position. And have our weight in hand like so. Set your shoulders before we start. So from other things we've done, you come up, back, down, and then arms come down, keep them straight. When you breathe out, we come up and over the knee, in line with the shoulder, pause, breathe in, come back down. We'll do it for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, and in. Just a bit longer. And let's switch sides. Okay, and we'll continue 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. Two, 1. Good. Whoop. And shoulder taps. So lots of options for shoulder taps. First, you can start like a bird dog setup. Set up like a table. Breathe out, pause, breathe in, breathe out, pause, breathe in. And remember, for this one, we don't want to be frantically moving our hands quickly. We want to try to use an option that lets us feel in control. And it's okay if near the end you start to speed up, that's fine. We just want to start strong. And then we'll come to our knees. Same thing. Or from our toes, same thing. And we'll start that for 30 seconds, getting into our starting position with the breath out in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out and 3, 2, 1. Good. Now it's the dead bug handoff. So I have a weighted object here, a small ball. We all start same way on our back. Get our low back flush with the floor. We don't want that arch. We want to squish the floor. And then we all reach overhead, grab our object, breathe out, bring it up. Option 1, you can meet it with one knee. You can do it with the other one. You can do it with both. You can stay floating for those so you don't let your heels touch the ground. Or we hand off, bend the knees, touch, or again, you can float, or we hand off and we straighten the legs and come back. Do that for 30 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1, breathing out and breathing out. Three, 2, 1. Good. Front plank, leg lift. So similar to the shoulder taps, you can start from a bird dog. Breathe out, stick your leg out, pause, return, pause, return, or we come down onto our forearms. We go from our knees, we breathe out, lightly break contact with the floor. I'm not going for height here. I just want to lift enough that I have to control where my weight wants to go. I'm probably going to feel like I need to go left or right. Try and fight to stay center. And then last option, from the toes, same thing, just breaking contact with the floor. We're not going for height. We don't want to arch our back here. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out as we get set up. Breathing in and breathing out. Three, 2, 1. Good. Ooh, all right. Get a sip of water. And we're on to our single leg balance drill. So for the single leg balance drill, we'll start with our left leg planted. And as always, we breathe out, bring our knee to hip height, pause. Breathe in, touch down or stay floating. Breathe out, leg comes out to the side. We don't want to do this. We want to stay over our hips. Bring the leg out. So even if your leg only comes up to here, that's fine. Just try to find that point in space where you can pause and feel in control. And then we have our tipping forward one. Try to keep your back straight and just let your arms hang relaxed. Whoops. Tip forward and come back. And just remember, we can always have something nearby to help us catch our balance if need be. Like if you just need to do it by a wall, that's really fine. And we can also walk the foot out and then tip, pause, walk the foot in. It doesn't have to be extreme. We just want to find the edges of where we can control our balance. Practice it. Okay. So we'll do 1 minute at a time. We'll start in 3,
2, 1. Breathing out, pausing, at your own pace. You can always reset if you need to. Try again. It's not about getting as many done as we can. So trying to find our balance. Whoop. And remember, give yourself a focal point both in the distance. There's a little mark on the wall down here I'm staring at. Makes balancing much easier. And then on the floor, I'm just looking at one of the little spots on the floorboard. And just really stare it down. Don't let your eyes wander. And balancing will be much easier. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's do our leg circle. So the leg that was planted, drawing a circle and moving at the hip. I'm also moving at the knee. Drawing a circle. If you need, you can grab on something to balance or use a wall. Oops. Change directions. Good. Now we'll set up our right foot as our anchor. And we'll start our minute in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. And in. Woo-hoo. And 3, 2, 1. Draw our leg circle. Change directions. Good. Get us some water if you need. And then we're back to our half kneeling chop. Okay. Grab our weighted object, hands at our sides, set our shoulders up before we start. And 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, pausing, breathing in. And 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Give a moment to get set up. We'll continue. 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 3, 2, 1. Good. On to shoulder taps. So get set up close to your starting position. We'll start with a breath out in 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, out, pausing, breathing in. Three, 2, 1. Good. Dead bug handoff. Object overhead. Low back flush with the floor. Good. Take our object and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. And oops, time. And then the front plank, leg lift. Same thing, get set up close to your starting position. And we'll breathe out as we lift ourselves up. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Oh, good. Get a sip of water if you need. I know I do. And then we'll do our single leg balance drill. So starting on the left foot again. Left foot planted. We'll start our minute in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. Okay, let's do our leg circle. Change directions. Okay, plant that foot and we'll start our next minute in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. I'm doing the wrong leg. My mistake. Why is it so hard? Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and we'll do our leg circle. Change direction. Good, just water if you need. We're on to standing downward dog. So we'll need a ledge or a piece of furniture. I'm going to use the arm of the treadmill. Oop. Plant our arms, walk our feet back. And we want to be on an angle when we start. We want our feet to mirror one another, so we don't have to be necessarily both toes straight ahead. It can be out, just don't have one out, one straight. You understand? Just make sure they're mirrored. Hands are planted, okay, deep breath in. Exhale, push the hips back, drop the chest down, and keep our eyes on the floor. Breathing in as we come up. And out as we go. Inhale up. And out, down. In. And breathing out. Do one more big breath in all the way. And breathing out all the way empty, all the way down. Spending a moment down here, breathing in. And exhale, relax and or deepen. And then very, very slowly come back to the starting position and walk the feet in. Now we're on to seated T-spine rotation. So we're gonna sit nice and tall. I have a squishy object. Doesn't have to be super squishy, just something that isn't gonna press too hard back to your legs. Have it at the edge of your knees. And then we can sit like this, where we lace our fingers together, come behind your head, and we can start here. Open up as much as we can. And then when we breathe out, we're gonna turn, keep our eyes on the horizon while we squeeze. Don't tip in, even if it means you can turn more. We want to sit nice and tall and then breathe in, return. And we'll go through this one together with our breath. So starting with a big breath in. Squeeze, exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Breathing in. We'll do one more each side. So we'll pause after we breathe out here. Breathing out, turning. Staying put, breathing in. Keep squeezing, breathing out, relaxing and or deepening this position. Very, very slowly. Recenter. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Staying put, keep squeezing, breathing in. And exhale, relax and or deepen. And slowly, slowly recenter. Good.
And then we're on to IWY.
So we'll lay on our mat.
Rest our forehead on the ground. Get as comfortable as you can. Before we start, we just don't want to be fidgeting too much, trying to get comfortable as we go through it. So forehead down, and then we're going to set our shoulders. So we shrug towards the earlobes, pull our shoulders back towards the ceiling, and then push the shoulder blades down towards our back pockets. And we'll start with a breath in. Exhale, lift the hands into the I position. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T, and then travel towards Y as best you can. Breathing in. Exhale back to I, touch the floor, reset the shoulders. And remember, we want to hold that feeling in the shoulders as best we can the whole time. And a good example of that is when we start with the I hold. Only bring your hands up just to about the seam of your pants. If you're not trying to go super high, because that's going to make your shoulders drop forward and down. You want to keep them open, so you don't need to lift your hands that high. Then we'll start with a breath in. Exhale, lift the hands into I. Breathing in, out into W. Inhale. Exhale to T, travel to Y. Breathing in and out, return, touch the ground, set the shoulders, one more, deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Breathing in. Exhale to T, travel to Y. Inhale. And exhale, come back to I, touch the floor. Come to standing. And we'll do our gentle shoulder roll.
So you can have hands touching or hands separate. We come up, back, down. We want to get it nice and smooth. Like I've said before, it's almost like imagine there's a marker sticking in your shoulder and you're trying to draw the least squiggly circle that you can. So you got to do it nice and slow. Forward. Same thing, no squiggly lines. Try really control. Good.
And we'll do our neck rotation and stretch.
So grab our right wrist, gently bring it across our midline. We're not twisting or yanking it. And then we want to set our shoulders. So I like to bring it up first and then push it down. And that way we get nice and lengthened through here. And then we tuck our chin ever so slightly. Deep breath in. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Looking forward. Breathing in. And out, looking down at the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, looking forward. And slowly center across the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center, cross the hands. Sorry, remember, raise the shoulder, press it down. Breathing in. Exhale, drop the ear. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center. Cross the hands, set the shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center, cross, one more time each side. Deep breath in. Out. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center across the hands. Shrug up, tuck down. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center. Good. Go back to our standing downward dog. Get a sip of water if you need. Plant our hands. Walk the feet back. Hips are forward. Okay. All right. Keep our eyes on the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hips go back. Chest comes down. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, going down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, going back down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, up. Last one. Big breath in. And exhale all the way empty, all the way down. Staying put, breathing in. And breathing out, relax and or deepen. Very slowly come back to the starting position. Walk the feet in. Good. We're on to our seated T-spine rotation. So sitting nice and tall. Hands can come across or we link them together behind the head and try to go from here. Open up as much as you can. And then sitting nice and tall, deep breath in. Squeeze, exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center, last one. So make sure to squeeze the whole time. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn. Keep squeezing, breathing in. And exhale, relax and or deepen. Slowly, slowly recenter. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn, squeeze. Keep squeezing, sitting nice and tall, breathing in. Exhale, relax and or deepen. And very, very slowly return to center. Good. IWY.
Get as comfortable as you can. Arms come to our side. Palms touching the floor. Then we set up our shoulders. So shrug towards your earlobes, pull back towards the ceiling. Tuck the shoulder blades down. And try to hold that feeling the whole time as best you can. We'll have opportunities to reset. And we'll start with a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. Exhale to I. Touch the floor. Set the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. Out to W. Inhale. Out to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. And out back to I. Touch the floor. Set the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. And out back to I. Touch the floor. Come to standing.
We'll do our gentle shoulder roll. So again, think of it like there's a marker sticking under your shoulder. And we're trying to draw a perfect circle with no squiggly lines. And we'll start going up, back, down, and then just try to make it nice and fluid. Every little degree of motion is controlled. We're never throwing our shoulders back or just letting them drop through the air. And then we'll go forward. Nice and slow. And good. Okay. Do our last neck rotation and stretch. So standing nice and tall. Tuck the chin ever so slightly. Take the wrist, bring it across, the right wrist. Shoulder comes up. Shoulder goes down, nice and lengthened. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear to the left side. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center, cross the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Inhale. And exhale, looking down. In. And out. Slowly center, cross the hands, set the shoulder up. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. In. Exhale, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. And slowly center across the hands. Deep breath in. Set the shoulder and drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center. And good. Get a sip of water if you need. Otherwise, lay on your mat. Get as comfortable as you can. You can lay with your feet planted. You can have them sprawled out. You can have your hand on your belly button, hand on your chest, or arms out, palms up. Whatever is most comfortable for you. And then we'll start by just breathing in through the nose And down through the mouth, keeping our eyes on the ceiling. On the next big exhale, we can slowly close our eyes and switch to only breathing through the nose. And then we'll add on the visualization of the small and colorful ball that rests between our belly button and our sternum. Breathe in and our stomach rises, it rolls to the ribs. Breathe out and our stomach falls, it rolls back to the belly button. Alternatively, you can picture the flow of your breath moving the ball. So you're breathing in, you're drawing it up. You're breathing out, you're pushing it away. We'll add on the counting of our breath. Breathing is 1, breathing in is 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, all the way to 10, and then reset back to 1. Or if you have to lose your place, you can reset back to 1. And I like to picture the number of the breath on the ball as it's rolling. If you have your own way of combining the two, that's perfectly fine. There's no hard rule here. Okay, we'll let go of the ball and the counting of our breath. Switch to our body stance. We're going to picture ourselves as we are laying on our mat. And we'll stand from the top of our head all the way down to our big toe, and then we'll work our way back up. I'll start the pace going down, and then you can find your way back up at your own pace. Starting at the crown, forehead and brow, eyes and nose, mouth and jaw, through the neck, collarbones and shoulders, ribs and down the arms, forearms and sternum, out of the wrists and hands and bottom of the ribs, over the stomach, belly button, down to the waistline, hips, up the thigh, over the knee, down the shin, through the ankle, along the foot, all the way to the big toe. And
And at your own pace, work your way back up. And if you find any points of tension or discomfort, I want you to spend 1 to 2 deep breaths with that spot. And when you breathe out, you're going to picture the tension or discomfort leaving with the breath or leaving into the floor. And of course, we don't want to fixate on these points. We just spend 1 to 2 breaths with it, and then we move on and don't give it any more. Once you get back to the top of your head, you can go back to counting your breath for the next minute or so. Okay, finish your breath. Breathing in all the way full. Pausing and breathing out all the way empty. Pausing and breathing as normal. Now I want to shift our focus back to our surroundings. So notice any sounds or smells. But how the floor feels against you. Wiggle your fingers and your toes against the floor. Slowly open your eyes. Come on to your side. Help yourself up with your arms. And that is our Monday class. Thanks for joining again. It's really bright.